Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while, hasn't it? Haven't uploaded in a fat minute, but I did make an obligation to make this video, and therefore I'm gonna have to go ahead and do this, get this out of the way. Regarding Minecraft, I'm trying. It's getting so close to the end of my high school days though that it's just really busy for me between work and all that kind of stuff. But I'll see if I can work out another little sesh with you guys. Okay, so basically what this is, what you're looking at right now, this is obviously going to be a tier list. But these characters, as you might not know or might know, are from the hit franchise Identity 5. I don't know Roman numerals. It's either 5 or 4. Identity 5. I think it's Identity 5. And it's a Dead by Daylight likeness. They share the same I don't know which one came out first. I assume it's Dead by Daylight. But they share the same likeness. This one has more of an anime feel than Dead by Daylight, definitely. So where Dead by Daylight gets all the mainstream crossovers, like with Michael Myers and Resident Evil and all that kind of stuff, this game gets all the anime crossovers, like with Death Note and Danganronpa and all that kind of stuff. So it's like the kind of anime counterpart to Dead by Daylight, but it has its own. It's unique in other ways too. But that's a video for another time. Anyways, how we're gonna get into ranking these characters? This is all the characters in the game. How we're gonna get ranking these characters is based off which character deserves new skins. Now, the skins are not a new sort of mechanic introduced by this game. Skins have always been a thing, but it has come to my attention that there's a bit of heat as to who needs more skins. And I'm here to clear up the water of all the murkiness and provide a clear sight as to who clearly deserves more skins, because my opinion is like an iron wall and you can't get past it with any argument of your own. So let's get started. Let's just start at the top. Let's start with Enchantress here. Now, Enchantress, I haven't played her much, if at all. I do know how she works, but that doesn't matter. What matters is how she looks. Now, she looks like she has a pretty kind of a minimalist look, not really a minimalist look, but like she doesn't wear a ton. It's a dress. I don't know what you call that kind of dress. Strapless? I don't know. It just wraps around the high chest. As you can see her little picture right here. I'll probably put something up on screen in post editing, and if I don't, I apologize. But yeah, she has kind of black hair. She wears a bandana. She got earrings. She got a cool monkey skull thing, and she's got boots, I believe. I'm going off the top of my head. I'm not looking at any pictures right now. But it's a cool base skin. I like it. And they've given her if I'm not mistaken, I think 2 S rank skins and a couple A skins. Now that's a good amount. That's a good amount, as you'll find later on during this video. I haven't done my research at all, by the way. I just got home and decided to make this, so yeah, we're just hopping into it. But I do believe she has 2 S rank and a couple A skins. Now, the skin ranking system for this game is S rank is the highest skin. That's where it changes like particle effects. It changes like what your ability looks like. It changes all sorts of stuff. A skins is the tier below that. It changes a lot. It can even change the character themselves. Like a lot of the crossover skins are A skins, so it can change it can change the outfit. It can change the person. But it doesn't change the effects. It doesn't give it like anything extra. It's still just the character, but as a different person. Below that we've got B skins, and B skins are sort of like recolors, but they're kind of in-depth recolors. So like you can have a little bit of design change, but not a lot. It's a fine line. It's a thin line between A and B. And then, you got the C or bottom tier skins, which are just recolors. There's nothing new about the skin. It's just a different color. So, with that in mind, and how how we're ranking these is S is going to be those most deserving of new skins. A is going to be like they should get some new skins, but I don't know if it's most immediate. B is like okay, they can get new skins, I don't mind it. C is like okay, maybe not them, but I guess I wouldn't complain. And then D is like do not give these characters new skins. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, Enchantress, since she's got two S's and a couple A's, she's got some B's, she's got some C's from what I know. She's a pretty old character. She's been in the game for a while. I've seen her skins are pretty cool, so I'm gonna put her in B tier. Because I feel like that, you know, even though she has two S's, I feel like they could do some really cool stuff with her. But like I said, they could push out a skin for her tomorrow. And I wouldn't complain, but it's not necessarily what I ask for. So that's my general stance on Enchantress skins. Axe Boy. Okay, this guy's our first hunter for the group. Hunters are like killers in Dead by Daylight. They're the people that hunt the survivors. So Axe Boy, he's got a lot. He's got he's got 3 S skins, I believe. And a few, maybe 1 or 2 A. So he has quite the abundance of skins. But whether in terms of whether or not he needs them, I'm not really sure. I don't really think he does, because I think he's got all of his areas covered. Like he's got a king baby skin, he's got another baby skin, and he's got a third baby skin. So there's all kind of baby skins, little boy skins. He's a little boy with an axe. That's his whole quirk, and he plants trees. But other than that, I mean, regarding his skins, I don't think he needs another one. He's kind of set, honestly. He's gotten one for the past event. He's gotten one for, he's gotten the S skin that he comes with, and I think he's rocking. So I'm gonna put him in C, because honestly, I wouldn't mind. Like he's one of those characters like you load up an event, and you're like, oh, there's a new Axe Boy skin. Okay, I don't really think he needed one, but yeah. So I wouldn't recommend. Like, you know, with Enchantress, it'd be like, okay, there's a new Enchantress skin, that's cool. But I didn't really ask for it. With Axe Boy, it's like, oh, there's another Axe Boy skin, huh? Didn't they do one last event? So it's like, you know, he doesn't really need new skins right now, is my stance on it. So yeah, I think C tier is the appropriate spot for that guy. Next up is gonna be Mad Eyes. He's an old man. Straight away I'm gonna put this guy in the D tier. He's ugly. I don't like his design. All his skins suck balls. So I don't think they can do anything to redeem that character. He's just kind of garbage. Honestly, I hate all of his skins. They're all pretty bad. And I can't think of a single scenario where they add a good skin for him. Considering his design and his weapon. Like, it's just not... It's not good. Anyway, that one was quick and easy. So he's going to be straight... That's going to be our first D tier. So don't give Mad Eye skins, please. God. Okay. Next up we have Dream Witch. Dream Witch is an interesting one because you can do a lot of cool things with Dream Witch. As we've seen with the Junji Ito crossover, she got a really cool skin where she was this monster worm with a bunch of faces. I hate the skin. It looks cool, but it terrifies me to no end. So I think she has gotten a lot of skins. Actually, I take that back. She hasn't. In retrospect, she got the one crossover skin. She got, I think, one other crossover skin, and then she's gotten the S tier that she came with, and then, you know, a few A tiers. So that would make 3 S tiers, and then maybe 3 A tiers as well, 3 or 2. So I don't, you know, I think for Dream Witch, I think they can do a lot more cool stuff with her. I do. I like her design. I like her concept that she's invisible. So, and you know, that's the thing. She's invisible in game, so you can't really show off her skin to survivors. But I mean, you can show it off in your player card thing. So I think we're gonna put her in B tier as well. right behind Enchantress. Because, you know, if they pushed out another skin, I wouldn't complain. But it's not necessarily something I would ask for. So yeah, I think B tier is where she belongs at the moment, anyways. Considering how I'm pretty sure she just recently got a skin as well. So next up is Dreamwitch Minion. Straight away, we're going to actually not straight away. We're gonna think about this. Dreamwitch Minion is part of Dreamwitch, like she's not her own character, but she is the part of Dreamwitch that the survivors see, and that plays a major factor in whether or not I think they deserve more skins. And so I'm gonna put her in A tier. I feel like we should ask for more skins for Dreamwitch Minion over Dreamwitch. Now that may not make a lot of sense to people since they're the same character. The skins go with each other, but to that I say, eat an egg. All right. Next up we have our boy first officer right here, and I don't like this guy very much. His skins I don't like. They could do some cool stuff. I like one of his skins. I think he has one. I think he has one S tier, and he just recently got another A tier. So I think he has one S tier and some other A tiers, a bunch of A tiers. But I I don't like. I like his S tier. It's like Captain Hook kinda, but they could do a lot. They could do a lot, but should they do a lot is the real question. I just don't. I don't know. He doesn't really need another A tier, that's for sure. He doesn't need another A tier. If they were gonna give him a skin, it would have to be an S tier, but even then, I think there are other better choices to get S tiers. So I'm going to put him in C. I don't really think they need to touch up on him right now. He can just chill with what he's got. I don't like I said, I don't like the skins, but there are so many better choices out there that I just don't think he needs anything else. And he just recently got another A, so take that for what you will. Next up we got Cowboy. Cowboy is a unique character in the sense that he has one of the best skins I've ever seen, as well as one of the worst skins I've ever seen. So I'm not going to tell you which is which. I'm going to keep you guessing. So in regards to that, he does have quite a few skins. I can't remember if he actually has an S tier or not. I don't think he does. I don't think Cowboy has an S tier, but he does have a lot of S tier. I mean, A tiers. He does have a lot of A tiers. So, in regards to that, I don't think he's gotten a crossover skin super recently, or if at all. So I feel like I'm gonna put our boy Cowboy in A. Feel like he's a little underappreciated right now. He might need it. I think he needs an S skin at least one S skin. I don't. If he has one, I can't remember it, so obviously it wasn't memorable. So I think he deserves a memorable S skin. So A. It's not something I would die for, which is S tier, but he definitely does deserve a little something. Female dancer, she has a couple S skins and as well as a couple A skins. I think she's sitting pretty. I think we're gonna put her at B tier because she has a good design. Excuse me. She has a good design, and I think that her skins now look really good. Other than the what's the one in the shop? The one S tier in the shop, I don't like that much. I mean, it looks alright, but I'm not a fan. But you know, I wouldn't complain. She got a new skin. Like so far, her skins have been great. So I would love to see another one. Just not. I wouldn't advocate for it. So next up we got Seer. He has quite a few A skins, quite the number. He also has an S skin or two. I think he only has one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, you can't because it's my video. Huh. So I'm gonna say he has one or two S skins and a lot of A skins. So in regards to that, we're gonna put. Actually, we're not gonna rank him yet. In regards to that, he does have some. There's some really cool ideas with some of his skins, like making him a detective, the owl, making him a spy. You know, changing the owl around. I think it's really cool. I don't like the S skin. I don't like the route they went. with the I think it's Egyptian themed, but I feel like they could do some really cool stuff. So we're gonna put him yet another B tier character right there. Like I said, like I've been saying, past characters are already B tier. He definitely, I definitely wouldn't complain about him getting another skin, but I don't think I wouldn't advocate for it. Okay, next up we got Priestess, that's her name. We have Priestess. I don't like her skins very much. I just really don't. Her skins are like mediocre to me at best. I know she has S tiers and A tiers. She has a couple S tiers. But the S tiers look like A tiers. They don't really look like S tiers. In my opinion anyway. And it's just I feel like some A tiers from other characters look more like S tiers than her S tiers. Which is kinda underwhelming. So I feel like she deserves a skin. I feel like we're gonna put her in A. She deserves at least some competent S tier skin that's gonna like set at least from the ones I've seen. I haven't seen a single skin that truly differentiates itself from her. I know it's hard considering she has a portal and all that thing, like that thing she's holding. It's hard to redesign that in a new way to where it's not game breaking, like to where it doesn't look different and the hunter's like, "Whoa, what's that?" But I really think that they should just go wild and make a skin for her that's like out there to where like, that the little everything about her is just kind of changed. Like every skin I've seen has kept these little horns on top. Maybe those could go away for one skin. I don't know. It's just an idea. But anyway, I think she belongs in A. She definitely deserves a competent S tier. Next up we've got Acrobat. I do like playing the Acrobat. He's very fun. I don't like his skins. I feel like he desperately deserves a good skin. His S tier is basically just a more detailed version of his base skin. So it's not great. And then his A tier skins are just kind of awful in my opinion. So we're gonna put this guy in S tier. I really advocate that he needs a good skin. I don't think I've seen a good skin for him ever. All the skins that have come out for him, like the one for the tournament where he was a car mechanic, I didn't like that one. I didn't like the tire around his mech. That just seemed awkward. Um, I don't like his S tier. Yeah, oh well, I like it enough, but it's too plain for me. It's too much like his base skin, and his other A tier where he's the cook, I just really don't like. So I really think he just deserves something special. Um, base game. I think he's gotten a couple, maybe one crossover skin, but I can't remember what it is. And so I think base game he definitely needs some really good skin that everyone can just kind of gravitate to. Okay, next up we got Wildling. I think this is also going straight in the D tier. Um, his skins are just they're not great at the moment. His S tier skin is kind of awful in my opinion. His A tier skins are also kind of awful in my opinion. I just don't like him. They haven't done much to change the pig. It's the same problem with Priestess. Like they haven't done with Seer they did a little bit of a better job with the owl. They're changing it around a little bit. But with the boar they haven't really changed it at all. Like I get that it might be a little game breaking, but if you see him, you know he's got a boar. So it doesn't matter what it looks like. If he's zooming away riding something, it's gonna be he's on a boar. So I don't think it matters that much. So like change it into a car or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Um, yeah, but I just don't think they're capable of doing that right now. I don't think that's whatever the company's name is behind Identity. I forgot their name. That's not their focus at the moment. Is making game changing skins. So I'm just gonna put him in D tier. I just don't think they need to worry about him. His base skin is all right. I think his base skin looks better than any of his other skins. So take that for what you will. Yeah, he definitely belongs with Mad Eyes in the sense that there's just nothing so far. Nothing they've done has risen the standards from his base skin. Mad Eyes is worse. I'm gonna put him. this isn't how we're ranking it, but Mad Eyes is just so bad. I hate his design. I hate his base design. I hate his skins. I hate his character. I hate everything about Mad Eyes. Okay, next up we have Norton. I forgot his name. I always get confused when I play this game because they have real names. Like, but everyone calls them either by their real name or by their nickname. And so I think his nickname is the Prospector. So I always get confused on whether or not to call which one to call them. But I'm just gonna call him, I guess, Norton for now. Norton, I don't think I'm gonna put him in C straight off the bat actually, because he's gotten a lot of really cool skins. I like his skins a lot, and um yeah, I think that he's gotten a lot of S tiers. He's gotten a crossover recently with Danganronpa. He's gotten the Hajime skin, which don't mean to flex, but I actually do have that. I know you were all asking. You're welcome. But yeah, he definitely has. I like all of his A tiers, and his S tier that he came with looks really good. I wish I could get it, but it's I don't think you can anymore. So the only reason I'm putting him in C instead of D is because D is like unsalvageable, or just please God don't give them skins anymore. Like these guys are kind of unsalvageable. You can't really skin them in a nice way, unless you do something really game breaking that changes their base design, which I don't think they're willing to do at the moment. Priestess, you could do. The reason I didn't put her in D tier is because you could. She's a lot easier to mess around with. You could really change something about her if they had the drive. I think they could. They wouldn't need half as much drive as to change Mad Eyes and Wildling, but they could definitely change Priestess if they put their mind to it. Um, Norton, I'm gonna put in C because I always love seeing his new skins. If a new skin were to come out for him tomorrow, I would be like, oh, that's awesome. Actually, no, we're gonna move him up to B tier. B tier. Because if a new skin came out for him tomorrow, I'd be like, oh, sick, another Norton skin. I wouldn't be like, again, it's not something I'd advocate for. I wouldn't say like Norton needs more skins, but I would definitely would not complain. All of his skins so far have been bangers. So I just, I'm not opposed to them making more skins. Simply put. Next up is the clown Smiley, whatever this guy's name is. I like one skin that he has. I like one skin, and that's the Netherwalker. I thought that was really cool. It was a really cool skin, and you could only get it from a certain event they had a really long time ago. So I think he does need better skins. I'm gonna put him in A. He definitely needs he definitely needs a good skin. Other than, the one you pay $1,000 for and whatever other ones he has that I obviously don't remember, so I don't like. But I think it's a simple put A tier. He just needs a good skin. Not as much as Acrobat, but he just needs a good A tier or something. Just toss him one. Other than Netherwalker, which I think is a bomb skin, but if Netherwalker was available today, I would put him in C tier, just for that skin because it's so cool. But since you can't get it anymore, I feel like he needs a more accessible A tier slash S tier skin, preferably A tier. I don't think he needs an S tier. But okay, moving on. Next up is Barmaid. I like Barmaid's skin. She has a lot of good skin. She has a lot of good A tiers. I really like them. Her S tiers aren't great. I don't remember them being that great, but I think I'm gonna put her in B tier because I'm not gonna ask anything for her. I'm not gonna be like, hey, give Barmaid a S tier or A tier. If they released an S tier or A tier, then I would be like, oh goodness, another Barmaid skin. I wouldn't go for that skin unless it was amazing, but I wouldn't complain. It's just, I like her design. You can do a lot with it. You can take the beer bottles, change them into something else. Um, yeah. Okay, so next up we got Bloody Queen. I don't. This one's a hard one to rate because I'm not a fan of Bloody Queen. I know she has a really large fan base for whatever reason. I'm not the biggest fan of her or her design, really, because like Her skin, she suffers from the same problem as Acrobat in his S tier. Her skins all look the same to me. I don't know. It's a weird thing I have whenever a character has a really flamboyant design, like the base design, like Bloody Queen, like where she's got the pomp dress and she's got the hair and the knife. All the dress, everything looks the same to me. As long as she has the same pomp dress with the wow wow wow, every skin is just gonna look the same to me. It doesn't matter what mirror she has. It doesn't matter what her knife looks like to me. As long as she has the same base design and same overall effect, it's all gonna meld together for me. Like right now, I can picture in my head her S tier and 3 of her A tiers. And even though I know that every 99% of everyone else would consider them completely different and original skins, but to me, I would just they all meld together for me. I don't know why. I can think of one skin that I don't mind, and that's the one where she has on a hat. But that's only because she has on a hat. Like the big feather hat, not the green one where she has the little hat on. The big feather hat and the black rosy dress. That one's a really cool skin. But all the others, her S tier especially, just seems so plain to me. That's why I'm gonna put her in A tier. She just needs a new skin. A better. Actually, no. You know what? I changed my mind. We're putting her in C tier. I've developed such a 180 because we've already given her so many chances, and I've just realized my newfound frustration of when they release a new skin for her, and I don't care. I just don't care. The design is just it looks the same to me, and I just can't sometimes. So whenever they release a new skin for her, I'm just like, oh gosh, it just doesn't look different enough. At least to me it doesn't look different enough. I don't know if it's just a personal beef I have with the character, but that's just what I feel like. So in C tier she goes because I wouldn't push any skins for her. If she gets another skin, whatever. She's not unsalvageable. She can definitely get a good skin, as we've seen with the one A tier that I like. But other than that, I just don't think she should be getting any new skins for the time. Next up we have this guy. I forgot his name. I know he has a shovel though. But he's definitely gotten some skins. He's gotten some S tiers. He's gotten some A tiers. General consensus I think is 2 S tiers and like 3 or 4 A tiers for older characters. But actually I can't remember if he's an older character. I think he might be. But if we take into account the fact that his A tiers are meh and his S tiers I don't even remember. I don't even remember his S tiers. So actually, I do remember one of his S tiers, and it was sick. I remember he has one S tier that's a Wild West theme that I think is sick. So he has one really really cool skin, but that you can't get that one anymore. So based off that and the fact that his other A tier skins are meh, I think I'm gonna go with A because they've shown promise. They've shown that they can make a really awesome skin for this guy, but unfortunately you can't get it anymore. So I'm gonna put it in A because I feel like he deserves another skin like that first S tier. He deserves a really good, really flamboyant, out there skin that really separates him from his original character. Next up we have Embalmer. He's gotten a lot. He's gotten quite a few skins actually. He's gotten quite a few A tiers. He has one in the shop right now, and also quite a few 2 S tiers I think. So about Embalmer, I think he's good. I think he's good. I think he's in a good place. They've given him a lot of skins. They're all pretty decent. I think he's in a good spot. He doesn't need any more skins for a good while. Now, you'll notice that I've put people in C tier for wildly different reasons, but mostly the general consensus is that they don't need skins right now. They might need skins in the future, but right now they don't need skins. That's the general consensus for C. Right now I think Embalmer is at a really good place with all his skins that he has. He has a wide variety. I like them all. Um, yeah, I think they're pretty intricately designed, and he's just sitting pretty right now. He's just sitting pretty. Next up, we've got on Crazy Cat Lady. I'm gonna straight away put her in S tier. She desperately needs a good skin. She just recently got another A tier skin, which it's just it looks again with her. It's the same problem with Bloody Queen. They look the exact same. The most recent one looks the exact same. But the reason I put her in S and Bloody Queen in C is because I believe that On needs. She doesn't have many skins, if any. The one S tier that I've seen from her is from a pull you can't even get anymore. It's the one. It's actually one that one of the S tiers for Enchantress came from. But she desperately needs a good skin. Please, I would love to see a good skin on this character. Her skins right now look okay, but she has like three. She has like three skins, I think. It's not enough. We desperately need more on skins, in my opinion. So that's my take on that. Gamekeeper, we're gonna go ahead put in C. He's at the same place as Embalmer. He has a lot of skins already. He doesn't need any more. He's one of the OG characters, so obviously he's gonna have a lot of skins. And it's just I don't think I just don't think he needs some right now. Wu Chang left side. Wu Chang left side, I think definitely needs better skins. I'm gonna put him in S tier right away. Wu Chang left side I think is great because he has such a versatile, palette you can work with. You can change his weapon a lot. You can change his looks. You can change his clothes. You can change how like his body kind of morphs. You can change the little morphing thing. His umbrella when you throw it. It's great. Wu Chang left side I think desperately needs a new skin though. His skins are kind of lackluster, and I don't feel like they put a lot of love into him. So he desperately needs a new skin. I think so in the very near future he needs to be prioritized. Wu Chang right side we're gonna go ahead and put in D tier because he sucks. Wu Chang right side sucks. He's just unsalvageable along with these guys. He just all the skins are garbage on him. It's just hard to watch sometimes. It really is. So that's where I'm gonna put that bad boy. I don't think any more explanations needed. Okay, moving right along. Next up we have Penguin character. I'm gonna put him in A tier. He definitely needs more skins. I like the skins he's got now. He needs more. Is the general consensus. He has 2 furry skins and a crossover skin from Danganronpa, but that you can't get anymore. But he needs more. I think he has one S tier and 2 A tiers. I'm pretty sure. Well, 2 S tiers if you're counting the crossover. But I think they can do a lot with the character. He definitely needs more S tier and A tier skins. Next up we have Doctor. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in C tier. She's one of the OG characters. She already has a ton of skins. She has like 2 in the shop already that you can just buy at any time. So I just really don't think she needs any more skins. Oh, Gardener. Straight to D tier. Please God, don't give Gardener any more skins. I don't like when they give Gardener skins because nobody plays Gardener. What's the point of having a cool Gardener skin if nobody plays her? She's so useless. She's so unbelievably useless. What? This is a rant for another day, but I'm going to go on a quick tangent. What's the point of having a power where you can break a chair if the hunter can just put you down, replace the chair in 0.5 seconds in 7 different timelines, and put you in the chair like nothing ever happened? What's the point? I just don't understand. Like, you can even break the chair right in front of him. You can break it right in front of the hunter. Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. And the hunter can just put him down, repair the chair, pick him up, instantly put him in the... It's so useless. It's so unbelievably useless. It's such a useless power. They either need to buff it or replace it. Her main power, where she gets a little bubble shield at random intervals, That was a cool buff, I think, but it's hard. It's hard, especially after the first starting point of the game. If you don't get found, it just seems like a wasted power. If like it feels like you have to go out and find the the hunter, even though your kit models you around staying back and breaking chairs when and providing support to the person who is being chased by the hunter. So it's incentivizing you, to go out and find the hunter, get hit before your bubble shield runs out, run away, hope the hunter doesn't keep chasing you, chases somebody else. You get on a cipher. Oh, somebody got down. Get off the cipher. Go over there, break a chair or something. Doesn't even matter because they're just going to replace it and put your person in the chair anyway. By the time they do that, they already saw you, so now they're coming after you. So now you just have to hope and pray that your bubble shield comes back in time to block another hit so you can run away again, rinse and repeat. Somebody rescues them from the chair. They go after them again. You get on a cipher for 0.3 seconds. You go back. You replace another. It's just awful. She doesn't need all that to say. I don't think they need to stop giving her skins because she's just so useless to play. What's the point of having a good skin if you don't play the character? You can't show it off. You can't use the skin. It's just that's my philosophy. And also another point, they've given her so many skins. They've given her a ton of skins already. She has a ton of crossover skins, a ton of S tiers. Oh, she has one S tier that I know, but I think she has more crossover wise, and she has a truckload of A tier skins. It's insane. So yeah, definitely just don't give her skins for a long while. Please God, give her a break. Next up is Feaster. Beats her. He's whatever. I mean, he got a new skin in the battle pass thingy majigger thing. That had a cool sound effect. That's the only part I remember about it. Had a cool sound effect when you clicked on the skin, and it did the little preview. So that's and then he has like 2 S tier skins, but they're recolors of each other. It's kind of crazy. So and I think he's gotten 1 crossover, but they could release a new skin for tomorrow. I'd be like, hey, cool, whatever. Don't really care. Lawyer S tier definitely needs more skins. Lawyer, I don't think has a single S tier. I don't think Lawyer has S tier. He has some cool A tiers. He definitely needs an S tier. Hashtag give Lawyer what he deserves. Let's start it. Okay, next up is Geisha. C tier. She doesn't need any more skins, in my opinion. But I wouldn't, it wouldn't be an outrage if they did give her another skin. So it's treading that fine line. She's sitting, and she, in a sense, she is sitting pretty. She does have a fair amount of skins already under her belt. So I think C is where she belongs. Mind's Eye is going to. She's a hard one to place because she just got a new A tier that's in the shop. But I don't know. Her S tiers are alright, I guess. She has 2 S tiers. No, she has an S tier and an A tier, and there are 3 skins. They're all recolors of each other. We'll see later when we get to the Ripper. This is the problem they share. They have 3 skins that are all just recolors of each other. One of them's an S tier and the other 2 are A tiers. I just don't get that. Why do that? Why not just make one? And make it. I don't get why you have to release 2 A tiers and an S tier that are all the same skin, just different colors. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna put her in A tier. I think she needs a decent skin. No, I'm switching that. B tier. She just got a decent skin, and she also just got another decent skin in the last season. So if this keeps up, she's just gonna keep getting skins, which I don't mind. But again, not something I'd advocate for. Yeah, I think B is where she belongs in that sense. Next up, we have Lizard Boy. I think he definitely is A tier. He definitely needs more skins. His skins right now are pretty mediocre. I like the ice one. I don't think he can get it anymore. That's his S tier. His A tiers are pretty cool. They're not the best. And also, he just doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot of skins. So yeah, I think A is where he belongs. Definitely needs a new skin, but not the top priority. Ripper, like I said, suffers from the same problem as Mind's Eye, but we're putting him at C. The only difference between him and Mind's Eye is that is he is the same as Doctor, Gatekeeper, Embalmer, and the same that he is sitting pretty. He's got a lot of skins. He's got a lot of crossover skins. He's got a lot of, just random skin. He's got an Edward Scissorhands skin, which is sick. And so I just think that he's just sitting pretty. He doesn't need any more skins for the time being. He's fine. Yeah, I think C is where he belongs for sure. For sure. And like I said, they could release the skin for him, and there wouldn't be an outcry. Next up is Joseph. We're gonna go and straight put him in the S tier. Joseph definitely needs more skins, in my opinion. He doesn't have enough. That's just basically the only reason. The skins they have released look amazing, but he just doesn't have enough. I think he only has 4 S tiers and like maybe 5 A tiers, which is not a lot. So he definitely needs more skins, and they've proven time and time again that they can make great skins for this character. So I would just love it if they just pumped out skins for Joseph. Please. Next up we have Thief. We're going to go straight in the D tier. I hate all of his skins. His skins are god awful. I don't think there's much you can do for Thief. Honestly. He belongs down here in the forgotten D tier. I'm going to start speeding this up, seeing how many characters we have left, and I'm losing my voice already because I've been talking for so long. Oh, excuse me. So, next up we have, how did I forget his name? Small Lad. We have the Small Lad. Explorer. That's his name. We have Explorer. I'm going to go ahead and put him in A tier. I don't like a lot of his skins as they are now. I think they're a little too plain. They haven't divulged enough. So he definitely deserves a crossover skin or something that really changes the game. He definitely deserves something. So that's why we're putting him in A tier. Not the top priority, but he does deserve something. So next up we have Hellember. We're gonna he's C. Same as Ripper, Geisha, all these same as them. They're sitting pretty. He's like the OG character, so he has a ton of skins. Doesn't have that many S tiers, but he has a ton of A tiers. So I think if you're looking for a skin for him, you got a wide selection, you're fine. Lucky Guy, we're going to go ahead and put up an S tier. He definitely needs more skins. He doesn't have a single S tier. He is one of the OG characters, and he only has 1 A tier you can get. Right now, anyway, that's not a crossover skin. So he's one of the most suffering characters in terms of skins, besides Joseph. I think Joseph suffers a little more. But second up in line is going to be Lucky Guy. Next up we have Coordinator. Coordinator I'm going to put in B. She has really cool skins. I think she is sitting pretty, but I definitely wouldn't mind if she got more skins. No, she's sitting pretty. C. I can't go back on myself like that. She has a lot of really good skins, so I think that she's fine where she is right now. There's no immediate need. In fact, I would encourage you to go for other characters first, but you know what? If you're releasing skin, whatever. Mercenary, also C. Also sitting pretty. Doesn't need anything about him. Doesn't need any more skins. He's had a lot of them. And he's fine where he is right now. There's a wide selection. So anyone looking to go into Mercenary, there's a wide selection. I don't think they should release a skin for him anytime soon though. Next up is Magician. Magician B tier. Magician is weird because I don't have a lot of hope for the character as a whole. His power is pretty awful, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about skins, and skin-wise, he's also pretty awful. But they're not the worst. They're just incredibly mediocre. I think he needs something, but not need. Like he's fine. We're putting him in A. Put him at an A. He definitely needs something. He needs a better skin, whether it be A tier or S tier. He just needs something better. And that is the long and short of it. Mechanic D tier, please. Same boat as Gardner here. Please God, stop giving her skins. She's gotten so many. I don't think she needs any more. It's just when you get to the overwhelming amount of skins that these two have, it's just like, please stop. honestly. All right. Anyway, we got Perfumer next. Perfumer we'll put in B tier. Definitely wouldn't complain if she got a new skin, but wouldn't advocate for it. Long and short of it, her skins look cool. They're fine. Don't care much. Victor, we're gonna put in D tier. D definitely doesn't need any more skins. His base skin looks okay, I guess. His skins or whatever. He has a dog. Whatever. Moving on. Soul Weaver. D tier. Creepy spider lady. Doesn't need any skins. She just needs to be removed from the game as a whole. I hate her. Hate everything about her. I'm gonna put her up here with Mad Eyes just because I hate her and everything about her. So next up we have our boy Forward. Forward we're gonna put in B tier. Same thing. I wouldn't advocate for a skin, but if they gave him another skin, it'd be fine, I guess. Some of his skins have been pretty mediocre, but it's whatever. Next up we have Prisoner or Luca. I think he definitely needs. I'm gonna put him in A. He definitely needs another skin. He's gotten some. His first pull skin, A tier, was pretty okay. It was alright. He is getting or he did get a skin in the most recent crossover with Promised Neverland, which was really cool. So that was cool. I just think he needs a little bit more. He needs another S tier. He still only has one S tier, so he definitely needs another one of those. But yeah, that's long and short of it. Next up, we have Antonio. Gonna put him in B tier. I love Antonio to death, but they just released a new S tier skin for him, and I'm not complaining. So, you know, if they were to release another S tier for him tomorrow, I wouldn't complain. Long and short of it. Entomologist. Hard S tier. Please give Entomologist more skins. She desperately needs more skins. Her Sophia skin is cool, but you can't get it anymore. Her A tier skins are cool, but she's just got no. I know she's pretty new, but so far, I mean, come on. She's got a B tier skin, but it sucks, and you know she still doesn't have a accessory that changes her abilities or how her abilities look. She's just really underappreciated as a whole, in my opinion. Next up we have Cripple. Cripple we're putting in D tier. She does not need a new skin. Please stop. And to the fan base who simps over her, please stop. I beg you. Next up we're moving on to Edgar. D tier. Same deal. He's newer than Entomologist, and already he has more skins than her, which really peeves me off. Just please stop giving him skins. He just needs to not. He just needs to stop. He's gotten one S tier after the other. He's gotten an S tier on his release. He just got another S tier. He's gotten some A tiers. It's just crazy. So he definitely doesn't need any more skins right now. Percy or the Undead. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you could pay me to care less about this hunter than I already do. So he's going in D tier. I don't think you could pay me to care any less about that character than I already do. So you just don't. I just wouldn't even bother giving him skins. Crack Addict, definitely gonna put in S tier. He has some cool. I love his base design. The one skin they've released for him so far is sick. He desperately needs more. He's in the same boat as Entomologist. Please give him more, and please give him more skins. So yeah, that about sums it up. This is the whole tier list right here. I'd say it's pretty accurate. Like I said, my opinion is like an iron wall. If you so much as come up with another opinion, it is wrong. Gonna go ahead and tell you that. This is the prime list right here. Once again, the rating is S, desperately needs new skins. A, need new skins, but not desperately. B, you know, they could release a new skin tomorrow. I'd be okay with it. But if, you know, if they don't, it's whatever. C, would not. I would focus on other people first, but if they release a new skin, I wouldn't cause an uproar about it. And D, please don't give these characters any sort of love or attention whatsoever. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a bit of a different video, but like I said, it was an obligation. So I will be returning to Minecraft, and I'm really not used to talking this long and rambling, so my throat really hurts. So I'm sorry if I didn't explain the last few as much, but I think the rating just sort of speaks for itself. I know we sort of, resonate on the opinions and how correct they are. So I just really don't think I need to explain them. I think you guys just get it. Um, so yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been, I guess my new name is Satisfied now. Oh yeah, let me talk about that real fast. So I changed my name to Satisfied. Um, I do not take credit for that at all. It is pretty clever. I was watching Danny Gonzalez, I think, one night, and he said something. He said something, and I was like, "Oh, it's Satisfied. That's clever." So it's like my other names, where my other name is like some of my usernames like Quiz Let Me Die, stuff like that. It's just like a play on words. So I just like the idea of Satisfied. I don't know what my profile picture is right now. Sort of all over the place, but it's whatever. Anyway, I don't like. I know this is pretty obvious, but I really don't intend on this channel ever getting big. I do this for fun. I in no way ever intend for this to be my job. So, I think it's fine if I just keep my channel random, switch everything up. That's one of the beauties of not being your job. You can just do whatever you want and post it for fun, which is what I think matters. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in again, and I'll catch you in another sad video. Peace. And stay safe.